Widow of slain Major Shafar, pregnant, has 2 small children to cater for. Oh, this is very sad. The late Major Salisu Danjuma Shafar had barely spent 3 weeks in his new area of responsibility before his death came on Thursday, March 14, 2024, according to Sunday Vanguard findings. Shafar was among officers and soldiers from the 181 Amphibious Battalion of the Military Joint Task Force (JTF) Bomadi Division, including the commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Ali, another major, 1 captain, and 12 others who were ambushed and slain during a rescue mission to Okwama to release a hostage. The hostage was identified as Anthony Abo from neighboring Okoloba community in Bomadi local government area of Delta State, who Okoma youth held over a lingering land dispute. Sources said Shafar, who was a University of Maiduguri UNIMAID alumnus, hailed from Shafar Town in Hawa local government area of Borno South, represented by Senator Muhammad Ali Ndume Senate. He is survived by 2 children, a wife said to be pregnant and heavy, and 2 small children. Meanwhile, Sunday Vanguard learned that the father of the deceased, Danjuma Shafar, also died as a retired major of the Nigerian Army some years ago in Borno State. A family friend, Alhaji Idris Maman Dokwa, told a correspondent that the late Shafar, before paying the ultimate sacrifice, penultimate Thursday, had 2 children, while the wife is pregnant and expecting delivery soon. Dokwa, a former governorship candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC in the 2019 general elections in Borno State, prayed Allah God to grant al-Janatul Firdaus to the soul of a deceased officer and all officers and soldiers slain during the ambush. He called on proper investigation of the incident, saying anyone found wanting must face the full wrath of the law to serve as deterrent. A brother of a slain army officer, Malam Hussein Danjuma, who for me lost to death on a social media post, said, with a heavy heart and total submission to the will of Allah, I inform of the sudden death of our beloved brother, Major S.D. Shafar. We pray that Allah will forgive and grant him eternal rest in this holy month of Ramadan. May your soul rest in peace, dearest brother, as you be remembered. Another family member, Alhaji Ibrahim Mohammed, said, may Allah have mercy on Major Salisu Danjuma Shafar. May Allah lighten his grave. Ameen. Amos Bala, a friend of Shafar on a spot, wrote on his Facebook page, Inna Allahi wa inna Allahi rajun. May Almighty Allah forgive a good friend and brother, Major Salisu Danjuma Shafar, who was ambushed in Delta State. Buba Ali, another friend, in an emotional laden voice, said the loss of a Nigerian soldier in Delta State is unfortunate and terrible. We lost a gallant brother from Borno, Major Salisu Danjuma Shafar. May their souls rest in peace. In the related development, Ndume and Dr. Midala Usman Bolami, member representing Hawul Askira Uba Federal Constituency, have called on the authorities to immediately fish out the masterminds of the killings, just as they strongly condemned the incident. According to a statement signed by Ndume spokesman Junaid Maiva, the senator had been deeply saddened by the tragic demise of Major Salisu Danjuma Shafar, whom he described as a brave military officer. The Senate whip went on Major Shafar, whose recent deployment led him to Delta State, met his untimely end in a devastating ambush alongside fellow military officers and soldiers following a successful mission. The news of his passing has caused a pile of sorrow over Senator Ndume and the entire nation. Senator Ndume paid tribute to the late Major Shafar, extolling him as a genuine patriot who epitomized the highest ideals of service and sacrifice. The senator urged Major Shafar's family, friends, and constituents in southern Borno to take comfort in the knowledge that their beloved relative lived a life dedicated to serving humanity and defending the nation's sovereignty. On behalf of myself and my family and the constituents of southern Borno, we stand in solidarity with the friends and family of a late military officer. Balami, in a statement he personally signed, said, and I quote, "It is with immense sadness that I convey my heartfelt condolences to the family, friends, and colleagues of Major Danjuma Shafar and the gallant of soldiers who lost their lives while on peacekeeping mission in Delta State. The death is a great loss to the Nigerian Army and the entire nation. Major Danjuma Shafar was a patriotic soldier who dedicated his life to the service of our country. He was a role model and inspiration to many, and his death has left a deep void in our heart. We condemn this senseless act of violence and call on relevant authorities to bring the perpetrators to justice. The sacrifices of our soldiers will not be in vain, and we will continue to support our brave men and women in uniform who work tirelessly to protect our nation's peace and security. Once again, I extend my sympathies on behalf of the people of Askiruba, Hawul, Fajr constituency and pray for the repose of Major Danjuma Shafar's soul and all the deceased patriots. This won't pay me. You know, for all this while, person when they hear me, they talk go feel say, I know they feel for the Nigerian military. No, that's not what I mean. But I am just angry that you lost golden opportunity to actually fish out the people who are responsible for these people's death. These people are human beings, so forget. There are people in the Nigerian military that are really acting like, they're acting like we didn't know, but there are people who are genuine ones. You remember I told us about there are two kinds of people in the Nigerian military. Those who actually genuinely have been with people who they were actually doing well and they were like, they want to go and serve their country. I could not understand when I looked at it. I was like, what are you looking for? Now, those kind of people, no. They put in the work. They do their best. Do you understand? People who, no matter, you feel they're going to be rigid. No, they're just, it not take away the humanity. Some of them, they go there and become something else. I will not lie. Because of the many trainings they receive and because of the kind of, intense training they receive. But there are some who it did not take away their humanity from them. This is really, really sad. Being heavy, being a widow, having 2 children to cater for. Kai. It is well, it is well. I say again, it is well. Sorry, but is it supposed to do as a major in Nigerian army to quell communal crisis? I'm just asking. I'm telling you, I'll ask this question. What in major they do for this kind of place? That is why I'm saying make the people will ask them, make them come, make them, as in anybody where they call will select people go this place. That person, to me, that person suppose, and he might never even touch ground for where you go. Meaning a fresh, to me, a plan work. No matter whether you start this thing and a plan work, I tell you, Kai. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest.